What is going on, everybody? This is Darius from Auto Fair Nissan here, and today we are going to be taking a quick look at this 2023 Nissan Sentra SV. Let's check it out. And we are going to deviate from the usual flow of things today and start off by taking a look here on the window sticker under safety and security. You can see there, this is one of the best things about the Sentra, that even at the low price point that these cars start at, you still get that full safety shield 360 suite of features. Just to list them out there, we've got automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, rear automatic braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, and high beam assist. All of those included in every Sentra, including this SV. So all great features. We'll take a look around the car. I'll point some of those out for you. Looking in the front here, right behind the Nissan emblem, is going to be the sensor for that emergency braking system, as well as your pedestrian detection and lane departure warning are going to be monitored from the camera right up there on the windshield. Also, I would like to point out this beautiful, beautiful metallic shade of blue. Looks great on this car. Really accentuates the body lines. You can see there, like right on the hood and flowing along on this corner panel here into the door. It just looks outstanding. Let's back up a little bit, take a look at that side profile. Very streamlined body shape, nice and aerodynamic. Love the way this car looks. I love that little kind of slant back windshield that leads into the trunk. It just flows very, very nicely. Great wheels on here too. They're a machined alloy finish. Look at that. 5-spoke, that kind of silver and black contrast each other really nicely. Let's take a look around the back. Give you a look at those lights. Great looking lights. I'm going to pop this trunk open for you here right from the key fob. So on your key fob here, you are going to have, let's see if we can focus it on here. There we go. Remote start, lock, unlock, trunk, and your alarm. So you can just press and hold that button. It pops that trunk open here. On the bottom of the trunk plate here, you do have the little Sentra logo in the middle of your clear bumper protector. You might be able to see that line there, but that is all protected right here in the middle against scuffs, just in case you're loading up any cargo into it. It's going to help keep it from getting all scratched up. Worst case, if it does get kind of dinged up and nasty, you can always peel that right off. Right below that too, you're also going to see some of your rear sonar sensors for the automatic braking. And taking a look in the trunk, see if we can get that color right in here. It's a little bit hard to see, but the trunk in here is deceptively big. It goes all the way up to the back of the seats back there, which is a pretty good space for a small footprint car like this. It does have the floor mats and the trunk mat in there as well. And the oops, I've locked myself in the trunk release here. So if you happen to be hanging out, taking a nap in the trunk and the wind blows it shut or anything, you can always pull that, and you can kind of see the color on there as well. It does glow in the dark. So you're going to have to take my word for that one. Unless you want to come on down, I'll let you get in the trunk and try it out for yourself. Let's take a look at the inside. And here we are on the inside, right from the driver's perspective. You're going to notice here on the steering wheel, you're going to have all your controls down here for your music and for your advanced drive assist display, which is the screen in the middle. I'll show you a few of those features on there. I'm just going to manipulate that with the arrow button. So you've got digital speed, fuel economy, vehicle information such as your tire pressures, music, safety shield 360, and all your settings that are fully customizable and adjustable. So you can really kind of make this your own by going through the settings in there. Personally, I like this because of the digital speed, but you do have your analog readout here as well. Fuel gauge there, distance to empty there in the middle, and your actual odometer, tachometer all right here. Now let's get that zoom back out a little bit for you. You're also going to see on this right side of the steering wheel, you've got your controls for your cruise control and your phone, but this does have the intelligent distance pacing cruise control adjustable with that button right there. So that is going to let you set the pacing distance for the car ahead of you, whether you want a short, medium, or long range, and the car is going to slow down to maintain pace with them so you don't go running up into the back of anybody. Now let's take a look back here, right on your turn signal stock. You're going to have your light controls, automatic lights. When we push this into the forward high beam position, that, when combined with the auto mode here, is going to do the automatic high beams as well. So your low beams will come on either when it gets dark or when it starts raining. And then once you are in a position where it's dark enough out and there are no cars, headlights, or taillights in front of you, the car can put on the high beams if it's necessary. As I mentioned before, the camera system up here right above the rear view mirror, mirrors there, hello, that camera system is going to be looking for headlights and taillights, as well as a plethora of other things, and that's going to be how it determines if it's going to put the high beams on or not. Peeped a little bit of early sneak peek at our sunglass holder, one of my favorite features in the car. Now coming down, you do have this elevated style in-dash display that's going to sit right in your line of sight along with everything else, so that as you're driving down the road, if you need to look at something over here, you're not staring down here. So that's going to be very well placed right below the horizon line of the windshield. That is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatible as well. As you can see, Sirius XM is on it too. But most people tend to be plugging the phones in so that you can run your navigation, things like Spotify and what have you. Moving down a little bit more, you may have seen on the window sticker when we walked over there that this does have the all-weather package, so you do get heated seat and heated steering wheel in this, which is fantastic. Great for the winter. If you've never had a heated steering wheel, your first time will be the last time you ever get a car that doesn't have one. Absolute game changer for you for winter time. Right below that is going to be your dual zone climate controls. Temperature is completely adjustable, driver and passenger. You can keep those separate. One can blow hot, one can blow cold. And you can sync everything up just with a press of that sync button right there. Let's lower that down so it's not getting windy sounding in here. And taking a look right down there, you've got a USB-A, USB-C, and aux port, as well as your standard 12-volt. So you can get all your accessories and devices plugged in right there. Push the start button right in front of the shifter. Shifter, when I put this in reverse, backup camera is going to pop right on. Once I start turning the wheel, your guidelines start showing up in orange, and then your distance indicators will lighten up, get a little brighter once the steering wheel is straight. You can see that green, yellow, and red line set right there. Very good for getting back comfortably. Now, if we move this to drive, we're going to have this little button here, and I'll show you on the screen here on the advanced drive assist display. When I press that button, you see that's going to go from D to DS. So that's your drive and your drive sport mode. So if you do want a little bit more spirited of a drive, you can switch it to sport mode. It's going to help it rev up a little bit quicker so you can get that enhanced acceleration, especially for like merging onto highways and stuff. Or if you just like to bomb around all the time and scoot around in this car. It's nice and light, so the 149 horsepower does well in this. It doesn't feel like it's lacking or anything when you're driving, so you have plenty of get up and go. It can get out of its own way nice and easy. 2 cup holders right here. As you can see here, you do have this carbon fiber style trim on there, as well as you're going to have some like on your door panel here. If you can kind of see that a little bit. It's a little bit difficult with the lighting, but take my word for it. It's got the carbon fiber trim style. Not genuine carbon fiber, but it does look like it does give it a little bit of extra breakup in the texture. Now, if we get our nice little padded leather-wrapped armrest here opened up, you are going to get some extra storage inside of here. It is a pretty deep pocket here that you can put all your stuff into. I think that about covers it for today, guys. If there's anything that I missed that you were hoping to see, feel free to leave a comment, or as always, I'm going to leave my contact information right in the description. So if there's anything that you have questions on, or even want to book a time to test drive it, if you are interested in the car and you want to come see it, feel free to give me a call, email, leave a comment, whatever works best. I'm happy to answer questions down in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking it out through the end, and we'll see you next time.